You absolutely can't get the great workout for your shoulders and grow them if you got only this. As a matter of fact, I will give you an entire workout plan that you can follow to train your shoulders with just dumbbells as effectively as you would in the gym. And at the end of this video, I will show you a plan that you can screenshot and follow. So the shoulder joint is the body's most flexible joint. It is called a ball and socket joint, just like a hip that allows the shoulder to move in any direction as we want. But this flexibility comes at a price. The shoulder is prone to injury, so it is important to warm your shoulders up before every single shoulder workout or push day. And dumbbells make our job way easier. You grab a light dumbbells and do the dumbbell halos. It is best done with the dumbbells. You go around your head clockwise and counterclockwise. By doing this, you are working internal and external rotation of your shoulder. They are important to proper function of your shoulder. You do 2 sets by 10 to 12 or 15 reps. And we move on to our next warm-up exercise called a dumbbell sword raise. I like the band version of it, but again, even with a dumbbell, you are working on that external rotation and warming your rotator cuff up. Do again 2 sets by 10 to 15 reps. And after that, we are working on getting our arms as far as we can with added rotation by doing a dumbbell cauldrons. Again, 2 sets by 10 to 15 reps. And we are warmed up. So here is a warm-up and we are now ready to the workout. So as you know, shoulder has 3 heads: the front delt, the middle or lateral delt, and the rear delt. And if you want to have a perfect shoulders, you need to train them all. And we are starting here with the exercise that will hit all of them in one shot, a standing overhead press. And the reason why standing and not seated overhead press, because on seated version of the overhead press, people will start to push with their head back in order to push that weight a little more when it's getting heavier, which is bad for the neck. And on a seated version, when you push with your back to the bench, your shoulder blades are not allowed the freedom of movement, that upper rotation to properly execute the overhead press. And overall, standing overhead version is more athletic. So you do 3 sets by choosing a weight that will get you to failure in the 8 to 10 rep range. Yes guys, you absolutely need to get to the failure if you want to produce an adequate muscle growth. And when you will finish each set of the overhead press, put the 1 dumbbell down and do a single arm standing overhead press. Again, getting to the failure. If you follow a push-pull leg split and you already have done your overhead press, then don't do it again. We move on to our next exercise that is going to hit our front delts. And yes guys, you absolutely need to train your front delts if you want to have a perfect shoulders, because bench presses alone won't build you the front delt. And the exercise selection here is the incline front dumbbell raises, which allows us to get more range of motion, gives us a great stretch on the front delt when our arm is in this position. Do 2 to 3 sets by 10 to 12 reps. Then it's time to hit our middle delts by doing a 1.5 side lateral raises. And the most important thing that you need to focus on is not getting your palms down, keeping them this way, externally rotating your shoulders instead of internally rotating your shoulders, because internal rotation with elevation is bad for your shoulders. It causes injuries. So you do 3 sets by 12 to 15 reps, choosing the lighter weights and really feeling that burn, eliminating momentum and lifting just with your middle delts. And then we're going to do a leaning side lateral raises, which allows us to again get more range of motion and get a really good stretch on that middle delt when our arm is in this position. Do 2 to 3 sets by 10 to 12 reps. And then it's time to hit the rear delts with the exercise called the rear delt row. By driving your arm back behind your body, you are getting an extension behind your body, which activates and engages the rear delts. You do 3 sets by 8 to 10 reps. And before we can call it a workout, we need to do the correctives because they are important. And listen guys, I know the benefits of the face pulls. I know how important they are for building the middle traps and fixing the postural issues that we have from sitting a lot. But when we are talking only about using dumbbells, we can still do something for our rotator cuff, and that's going to be an overlegger. See, the mechanics of the overlegger are very similar to the face pulls. You are still starting with your arms in front of your body. You can even see some mechanics of the hammer curl. We are still getting the external rotation of the shoulder by keeping our elbows lower than our shoulder, and after rotating them, so we are working our rear delts as well, and we are building the middle thrusts, which are important for many postural reasons. You do 3 sets by 12 to 15 reps. And that's it. Here is your complete dumbbell shoulder workout. Guys, we used a lot of light weights during this workout, but you need to also use heavy weights if you want to build your perfect shoulders, because both heavy and light weights are going to be required. So I hope that you found this video helpful. If so, please subscribe to my channel and turn those notifications on so you never miss any video. Dedicate your life to your purpose, and bye brother.